Hi, Cherry. So here I am in Lake Carmel. Let's take a look. I gotta tell you, it looks pretty good. They've kept the place up really nice. Okay, here I am driving on West Lakeshore, heading towards Beach 2, but kind of really at the other side of the lake. As you can see, the houses are really, fully winterized. I remember this as a place where people just went in the summer, but for decades now, it's been a year-round, full-time place. But it's looking really good. It's kind of bigger than I remembered it. It's a pretty big lake. Okay, so here we are at Beach 2. Check it out. It's really nice. It's pretty early in the morning. It's about 9:30, and the lifeguard doesn't get here, the sign says, until 10, so it's basically closed right now for another hour and a half. But, they have a float out there in the water. They've got a dock. The beach sand is really nice. The grass is really nice. It's very well kept up. It looks like they must have like a homeowners association or something around here that, keeps these places nice. Kind of makes me want to go swimming right now. So now I'm walking towards the parking lot. You got your really nice dock. You got your lawn. You got your porta potties. You got your flag. You got your lake. And here's the old parking lot. And the view of the lake from the parking lot. Okay, now I'm going to drive from Beach 2 over to Ashburton. We'll see if we can find it. I think we can. You take a left here. And go up a couple of blocks and take another left. And like I said, it looks really nice. Like it's, they've kept the old place up. It looks better. Now I think I take this left here. And Ashburton should be on the right. And there it is. Let me get a shot of that sign. Ashburton. Now, I don't know which house is yours. I think you said it was like sort of in the middle of the block. So let's have a little look. People have a lot more cars than they used to. I mean, the whole reason my father had that business was because people up here in the summer usually didn't have cars. It was like the father had the car down in the city, drove up on Friday night, but during the week, the mother and the kids didn't have a car. Now every house seems to have like 3 cars in the front of it. But that's the modern world. Okay, and we're coming to the end of the street. It's just 1 block long. You got your dog. Well, that's it. That's Ashburton Road. Probably still looks pretty much the same as I remember these roads looking way back when. Now let's go up and see if we can find the famous pizza joint. Okay, coming out of Ashburton Road and taking a right. As I recall, you sort of go up a little rise and then you go down, and then when you come up again, you're going to come to this little like village with a bunch of stores. Yep, now we're going down. Oh, look, and then you come up again, and it's the little village. And look, there's a pizza place. Gino's. Habits. So there's Gino's. And then to the left is like a car body shop. Then there's this big building on the corner down there. I kind of remember that building. I don't know. And then across the street, there is another shop. But I kind of remember in my day that this building right here which looks like it's got a couple of shops, like there's a little shop in the bottom over on the left, but I kind of remember that as being like a big like bar restaurant. Could that have been the pizza place that had the music? I don't know. But now it looks like it's got apartments in it, but Gino's is pretty big too. This was definitely like sort of the town square of Lake Carmel. So you were very close to that, within walking distance of where the action is. Okay, so I just went in Gino's Deli and Pizza. I realized that when I was a kid with my father, we used to come into this place every day before lunch, and I would buy one of those little tasty pies. Remember those little tiny pies, like a little single serving pie that I would get for dessert in this place before lunch. And then we would go and have lunch outside someplace right around here. Anyway, I asked them if they remembered if anybody ever had live music here or whatever. And they were these Pakistani guys that were probably born in 1996, so they didn't know what I was talking about. But I think it's the place. You can actually see it's really big inside. You can actually see how they could have had live music in there. It's quite huge. Anyway, now I'm going to just sort of drive around the lake a little bit, and I will see what I see. It's very lush and green. Let me take this right. I bet this is going to go down to the lake somehow. Yes. Oh, here we are. This is like a little corner of the lake. I'm trying to remember this from coming here with my father, and to be honest with you, I don't really. This is another beach. Very well kept up. Got your float, got your dock. People are coming out. Okay, now we're at beach 7. Also has a float, also has a dock. Still pretty early, but people are starting to come out. The water, by the way, is incredibly warm. This is that little corner of the lake that we saw from the other direction when I was driving. It's very beautiful. Okay, and finally here is beach 2 from across the lake, or across a little piece of the lake, looking at beach number 2 on this little sort of peninsula. I can't really tell if this is a public park or somebody's yard. It looks, I think it's a park. And that's pretty much it. Lake Carmel, 2024.